Are you managing multiple projects and you feel like you're drowning in work? Well, by the end of this video, I'm going to give you my top tips on how to manage multiple projects successfully. If you want to learn how to master your next project, then stay tuned to the end of this video because I have an amazing download for you that is going to teach you on how to ensure your projects don't fail. So stay tuned. Hi, if you're new here, welcome. Subscribe to the best career and project management channel. New videos coming to you every Wednesday. Learn the art of project prioritization. All right, it is an art, it's not a science, and you're gonna have to feel it out as you go through, but this becomes really important when you have multiple projects. You want to take all of your key milestones of all your projects and put them on a central timeline. This is really for you as a project manager. Now, this is where the art of prioritization comes into play. How do you do this? Well, with all your milestones, take a look for this particular week that you're working on and understand what's your priority 1, 2, and 3. Now, this whole priority sequencing is the key to understanding what you have to work on, or at least guide your team members on what they have to work on. So you really need to be flexible with this. This is a juggling act. It's constantly changing on you because you may be finishing something up, which was a priority 1 and is now done. So something else is going to move up in its place. So ensure that you take the time, take a look at your timeline, always look at it, juggle it around, and know that it is an art. Through practice, you're going to get really good at it. So on my last point, be kind to yourself. All right, this is an art. It's not something that comes naturally to some people. Sometimes you have to work with it and you just have to practice. But I promise you, learn this, prioritize properly, and it's really going to make a big difference. Identify your MVPs. This is your most valuable players on each of your teams. This becomes critical. Just like I said with the art of prioritization, your team members are going to be executing stuff, so you need to know who you can go to. You want to make sure that there's going to be certain key people that are probably higher in rank from a standpoint of the activities they have to do. So really connect with them so that you can have an understanding as to what they're doing. Maybe have a little bit more one-on-one relationships so that you can be very clear with the kind of the reporting structure you want from them. It just makes your life easy knowing that the major milestones, the key players are taking care of them, and you have some sort of form of communication to ensure that things are on track. Because again, you're juggling, you have multiple projects going on. So the key to that is delegating and ensuring that they are doing what they're doing. Don't micromanage, delegate, and set things up with a structure. And that really helps tremendously to managing multiple projects. Paperwork is your BFF. Okay, you're probably gathering now that there's a theme going on here, that what we said with prioritization, MVP, and now we're talking about documentation. Absolutely. Your project plan becomes critical, and even more so when you're doing multiple projects. So if you've done your due diligence, you've done your planning up front, then it's going to make your life a lot easier because you've established expectations, you've established ways of working, and you formalize those updates. And your managing of the documentation is just where you can go to confirm things, remind people as the projects are progressing. And it's also a place for your MVPs to go to. And what's really cool too is part of that major timeline that you're creating for all your projects is again going to be documented. You're not keeping that in your head. It just makes life a lot easier. So do that work. That's due diligence on your part. Yes, it's a little bit of heavy lifting up front, but so worthwhile in the life cycle of the project as you're executing. It's just going to make your life a whole lot easier. So do your paperwork. Do not ignore it, particularly when you're running multiple projects. Duplicate success. All right. One thing I've learned over the years doing the efficiency work that I do, the engineering work that I do, is that there's patterns to everything. And that's the beauty of standardization in the efficiency world is you can see the patterns. Now you may have some customization that you do depending on what it is that you're working on, but you don't want to reinvent the wheel. So have those checklists, have standard templates. If every project you're working on has the same set of documentation, it's going to make your life a lot easier in managing those multiple projects. You're not doing something special or different for each one and then trying to figure out what did you do for that project or this project? It's the same standard recipe, right? It's the recipe for success. So ensure you duplicate that success. Learn from your past projects. If something didn't work out well, make sure that you change that moving forward in the future and change all your templates accordingly so you can build off of that with all of your projects. So really learn from each other in regards to the projects, duplicate that success, have those standard templates, and use it for everything. It's going to be a game changer in regards to helping you manage those multiple projects. Okay, now that you know how to manage multiple projects, I want you to go to the link below and grab this, how to deal with project failures. This is just as important as learning how to manage multiple projects. So go to the link below. Now on that note, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share it with all the friends that you know. If you have any additional tips on managing multiple projects, please put it in the comments below. Until the next time, see ya.